People across the nation and here in Chattanooga take to the streets for the No Kings rallies.
And part of a national icon is now gone.
I'm Kaylin McCaslin.
And I'm Zach Lewis. Your news starts now.
Thousands of people flooded the sidewalks of Chattanooga protesting against President Donald Trump's administration. They joined the early 7 million at No Kings rallies nationwide. This is the latest of 3 mass mobilization protests since President Trump was re-elected during the 2024 presidential election. In attempts to de-escalate tensions during rallies, some locations blared music and some individuals even paraded in inflatable Halloween costumes.
The White House East Wing has been demolished as President Donald Trump moves forward with plans for a new ballroom. The 2-story structure was built during Franklin D. Roosevelt's presidency. It's long been used by first ladies and their staffs, but now it's rubble. The president says the $300 million project will be privately funded and include a modern East Wing alongside the ballroom. Freshmen, and for the first time, their families got to take part in Mocs Vlog.
Our Peyton Gortney and Danielle Mert took part. We wired them up with some GoPros. Here's the story.
And it was really awesome. I was up at the front, and just all the energy is outstanding. And then just seeing everything from a perspective on the field. I never got to see a college field like this, so it's great.
Yeah, it was exciting. I was sort of towards the middle, and so you could just sort of see the people, getting excited towards the front. And it was a great experience. I really enjoyed it.
Just seeing parents coming out here supporting their kids, that's awesome. I love getting people involved and seeing everybody get involved, especially you can see all those parents up there. It's awesome.
It really brings a good energy to the to the whole game, because the parents are cheering, they're getting excited, like Peyton said, they're all around cheering for their kids, things like that. It's pretty fun. It's a fun experience. You should definitely come out and support the Mocs.
Energy's unmatched. I would say it's a be there, be square kind of situation. Let's go Mocs.
These cooler temperatures have been nice, but are storms about to return?
Dean has the answer, plus a look at a tropical storm in the Caribbean.
The National Weather Service is tracking Tropical Storm Melissa, which is slowly meandering through the southern Caribbean Sea. She's currently just south of Haiti, where she's already killed 1 person and injured 5. The models are very uncertain right now. However, the National Hurricane Center is predicting a slow westward track towards Jamaica, where Melissa is expected to rapidly intensify into a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, before turning northeast and making landfall in Cuba. Beyond that, predictions are hard to make, but 2 scenarios seem likely. Melissa could swing around and slam into New England, similar to Hurricane Sandy, or simply be thrown out to sea. There's also a low, but non-zero chance that if Melissa takes longer to turn northwards, she could strike Florida around Miami. While there is currently a lot of uncertainty, one thing that is for sure is that Melissa is definitely a storm to watch. A strong stationary front is setting up over the southeastern U.S., bringing storms and cooler weather. Friday and Saturday, we can expect scattered clouds, with highs around 65 to 70. From Sunday through next Friday, we can expect multiple scattered thunderstorms and rain, with temperatures hovering between lows of 45 and 50 and highs around 60. That's all the weather talk I have for y'all this week, chat.
The Mocs made an amazing comeback at Finley Stadium.
Dominic Butler tells us about the epic comeback. Dominic?
Chattanooga pulled off a thrilling comeback, beating East Tennessee State 42-38 in a wild finish Saturday. Quarterback Camden Orr threw 3 touchdowns in the final 7 minutes, including the game winner to Jamari Robinson with just 11 seconds left. The Mocs overcame a 17-point deficit after ETSU scored 21 points straight early in the 4th quarter. Orr finished with 343 passing yards and 4 touchdowns, leading Chattanooga to a crucial conference win. Both teams finished with over 500 yards of offense in a high-scoring shootout. 17th-ranked Vanderbilt pulled off a 31-24 upset over the 10th-ranked LSU, pushing their record to 6-1 for the first time in 75 years. Quarterback Diego Pavia put on a show, throwing for 1 touchdown and rushing for 2 more as the Commodores took down LSU for the first time since 1990. The win also makes Vanderbilt bowl eligible and extends their best start since 1950. The defense came up big in the final minutes, sacking Garrett Nussmeier to seal the game, Vanderbilt now turns its attention to 16th ranked Missouri next week in Nashville. Doubles duo Cortland Grove and Jakob Yupa advanced all the way to the finals, earning runner-up honors after a series of hard-fought matches.
No, we're provided as much opportunity as anywhere else in the country, and I think the athletics here at ETC is going in a great direction. I would say the quality of UTC tennis is really good because we're just a bunch of guys. We're having big parts, and we're just trying to fight for every single point, and that's sometimes more than the bit too, I say.
The success comes after the team captured the first ever national postseason title last spring at the UTR National Invitational Tournament.
That's this edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to keep up with us on our Instagram page.
We are also on Facebook and YouTube. Have a good weekend. We leave you with one last look at Mocs Flock and the Mocs victory.
Spin the block, hit the gas.